Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is actually inspired by Jourdan Dunn. I saw this photo on the explore page on Instagram. I was like, I have to try that look. I did change it up just a little bit because on her eyes isn't blue and my lip is actually a little bit darker than hers. But overall, the inspiration was from that photo. I really loved. So if you would like to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to this makeup tutorial. I am going to start by priming my skin with the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer. Okay, so I rub it in between my hands and then I just apply it all over my skin. I don't really know if that matters, but I told you guys anyway. Before I sit down, I've already cleaned my face and moisturized, and then I just go in with primer. And I usually would have moisturized a few minutes before sitting down, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Just because I want my moisturizer to have time to soak into my skin before I start moving around like this primer all over my skin and the foundation all over my skin. All right, gorgeous. Now for foundation, I'm using the Iman stick foundation. I've been using this for a little minute. I just have not shared it on my YouTube channel because I'm still figuring it out. Because what happens is that, well, one thing that I've learned is that I have to work in sections. So I have to apply it right here and then blend it in, and I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush. I think that's what it's called. A Real Techniques expert face brush. And so that's what I've been using. I will put on the foundation just on a section of my face and then blend it in, because when I was putting it all over my face, it was drying too fast and then I couldn't blend it. So then you could still see some of the stripes on my face, and that was not cool at all. So I'm putting it on in sections now. That's the first thing that I learned about this foundation. The second thing is that when I set this foundation with the powder, well, when I was setting it with the e.l.f. powder, the foundation was like, it was coming off when I set it with the powder. I don't know what's that about. So today I'm going to just try setting it with my normal Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder and see what happens. And the reason why I like this foundation is because it's for matte skin. It's for oily skin to keep you matte, and because of that it dries down. So because of that, I don't have a huge problem with it seeping into my smile lines as bad as other foundations. I've told you guys before that the foundations that set, that actually dry down, crease less than the foundations that are dewy, because they're still moving around on your skin, you know? But I like those foundations because they're hydrating. And like this foundation isn't hydrating. And usually foundations that dry down aren't hydrating. And because I do have to apply this in sections, it takes so much longer to me. It's like, okay, I'm ready to be done with this. So that's one thing about this foundation. I do need to clean this brush. That's a side note. It came out of nowhere. Okay. Now moving on to concealer. So I saw somebody using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in a makeup tutorial. I was like, oh, I haven't used that in a while, so I'm using it today just to highlight. Okay, and for setting powder, the RCMA No Color powder. I will say that while this says no color powder, it has color. So I'm going to go in and set my face with the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. So by going back over the no color powder with my face powder, it kind of made it look less terrible. But I don't think I'll be using that again. And then that's another thing with this foundation. You see, like right here, before it was covering all of that, but it's like once I start setting it, it goes, like the foundation comes off that spot. I don't understand it. So there's garbage truck, like right outside. I'm sure you can hear it. So I'm just gonna do my brows and wait for them to finish. To start off the eyeshadow, I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. And then I'm going right on top of the eyeshadow base today, no setting. So the first shadow, I'm going to mix Edgy and Innocent, both of those together, and apply this in the upper crease area. And then on the lid, I'm taking this shade, it's called Trendy. And I'm going to apply this just with my finger. And I'm bringing it up into my crease. In the waterline, I'm adding a nude liner by Rimmel Cosmetics. For liner, I'm just going to add like a little baby wing. And then on top of that, I'm just going to smudge a little bit of black eyeshadow just to create a more smoky effect. For the lower lash line, I'm adding the two eyeshadows that we used in our transition area. And for lashes, I'm going to apply Lilly lashes in the style Miami. For bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Then for highlight, I'm going to use this Laura Geller palette that I have, and I think I'm going to use Peach Glow for the highlight. And then for blush, I'm using the Sephora Collection Hot Flush Blush. And just applying this in between the highlight and the bronzer. For lips, I'm going to line them with MAC Chestnut Lip Pencil and fill in the center with a Limecrime's liquid lipstick in the shade Pumpkin. And then at the end, which is now, I'm going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. And that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to keep yourself updated on my new videos. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.